Those that want you to think also want you to thrive. That's the name of the t-shirt that we're talking about now. And another aspect of it, I want to talk a little bit about the definition of thrive. And there's this wonderful positiveness about this word thriving. This isn't surviving. And it's not like having a sustainable life. There's a guy named William McDonough who is an architect that I learned about in architecture school. A great man, and he is part of the movement called Cradle to Cradle that you may have heard of. If you haven't heard of it, go check it out. It's this wonderful concept that that we, just like nature, do things that feed itself, that do a cycle. So it's a cradle to cradle kind of thing. It's not a cradle to grave. It's not some. His notion is that we build things and we make products that rebirth themselves, that recycle themselves automatically, and what materials we do and how we design it and what we build that right into its concept and its ideas. It's thinking things through. So anyhow, William talked about he because of that they named him the father of sustainability, or I think it was some nickname they were giving him because he was out there talking about this sustainable type of thought and design. And he said, and they asked him, what do you think about people calling you that? And he said that he didn't like it because it was. And this makes sense to me. He didn't like it because he said, if you ask me if my marriage was sustainable, wouldn't, is your relationship sustainable? That the connotation of that word and that concept, it doesn't sound like a fun relationship. It sounds like there ought to be more. And that's where thriving comes in. This word thrive has this notion of you're not just living, you're not just being sustainable, you're not being able to continue with this particular thing. You're thriving, you're kicking butt, things are going well, and that's the point. If you think things through, if you use and exercise your ability to take in information and use critical thought to define it, arrange it, and align it with other ideas and concepts, then that will light things on fire and create a momentum in your life. And that's the point of this t-shirt. That's the idea behind this t-shirt and the free manual that comes with it in how to operate. That's the point. It's to thrive. It is to, and you always see the little picture that I'll put up over here, the little plant that's oozing its way out of the crack and thriving and becoming this big giant tree that busts up the concrete, the seemingly unbreakable hard concrete. It thrives. It comes and it makes its space in life. And that's what we should be doing. So that's the point of this t-shirt. Go to BobASodestore.com and get this darn t-shirt so you can see the manual about it and you can start thinking and thriving. Bob signing out. Bye-bye.